Haven't started an episode in the church before. Hey there everyone, I'm Baten Kaitos, and welcome back to more Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings and the Last Ocean. Last time, we went to the village of Asa, and we learned more about Operation Sweep. And we also learned that Savina got a pretty dark past that thankfully she is not proud of, or else she would probably kill us all where we stand. And today we are finally gonna level up again. It's been a little bit too long since we saw this. Now you get to see how many level ups I can get. 4, huh? I don't really know what the recommended level is for the next boss, so I'm gonna level up to level 28 with everyone, I think. That is probably a little bit high. Oh crap. Wow. Yeah, 28 for everyone, just to balance it out, I guess. It's probably still a little bit too high, but the next boss can still kill me easily. And also, Shella can also class up. I actually completely forgot about that. That's not good. Because she is probably one of my better attackers. Savina, wow, 116 attack. She's actually gaining on Callus. That is insane. Gibari, 122. Yeah, that's typical Gibari. Oh. Ah, poor Missouri. Unfortunately, Missouri won't be that helpful in the next dungeon because of the setup I have for his deck. Sadly. And also, finally, let's give this guy our Constellation Magnus. I don't know how many I have right now, but there is some. Let's see. Today you brought me Corona Australis. Oh wow, all the way back there, huh? That's it's been a while since we got that one. I believe it was in the Labyrinth of Mirrors actually. So we get to see that star map again, which we haven't seen in quite some time. Corona. Capricornus. Ara and Lepus. Or was there one more? I can't remember. Nope, that's it. So, what do I get this time? Something that I would have gotten a long time ago, really. Let's see, we get a wheat cracker. Whoa. A frozen tangerine. Dude. Magic Bean's Death. Okay, that's not bad. This is actually a very special Magnus that I haven't talked about, even though Missouri actually got it in his deck when he first joined. And oh, a voice 5. Do I even have voice 4? I can't even remember. Anyway, so let's take a look at those magic beans. Now, as you see, mysterious colored beans that boost resistance to death-inducing effects. Well, that is actually very helpful. The beans change their color and effects over time. Yes, what's so special about these is that they are in a class of Magnus that change a lot over time. They have kind of a little circle of things they will turn into. And when that circle is, or a cycle, I guess I could say, when that cycle is complete, they start over on the Magic Bean's Death. It's actually, let's see if Missouri's Beans is something else. No, still Death. Well, damn it. I believe they actually can take every status effect. Make you immune to every status effect. Now, I'm just gonna put some stuff in Shella's deck real quick, since she classed up. Let's see, Aqua Burst. Take the green tea. Any wind stuff? No. How about light? Yeah, we got some light flares I can throw in there. There we go. Shella is awesome right now, and I don't care that Missouri doesn't have a full hand or a full deck. Okay, so I think we stalled enough. Let's start our trip to the lava cave. Or through the lava cave, I guess I could say. Yeah, sorry that I took a little bit too long into church, but come on, level 28. And also, I want to change my party around, actually. Since the lava caves is, well, lava-y. It's full of lava. It's the fire dungeon. Water is, of course, the best way to go. So for the first time in this LP, I'm gonna throw Callus out of my party. Yep, Ibarian Savina is the way to go. With Stella because of her Aqua Burst. So, are you ready to get hot and cozy in the lava caves? Yes? Okay, let's go.
It won't budge. If we can't even get through the door, it's hopeless.
Or not. Okay, Callus, why are you giving up?
Young man, sorry to meddle, but that winglet on your shoulder, wasn't that crafted by a man named Georg?
How do you know that?
Yeah. He was my grandfather.
I knew it. I could tell right away. In all the world, no one but Georg would be able to make such a thing. I haven't seen him in ages. How's he doing these days?
Well, he's pretty down at the moment. That joke. How classy.
Wait. Did you say he was your grandfather?
Huh, smart guy.
Yes. He died 2 years ago.
Excuse me, I have to go for a second. Sorry about that. I thought I heard someone yelling, and I'm getting a little bit paranoid when I know that the mail is about to come. Because I really want my Tales of Heroes Twin Brave Day 1 limited edition. I want it now! Can't wait to play that game. Anyway, back to Baten Kaitos.
Died. Georg is dead. Are you sure about that?
I have so much I could say to that. But what? Are you sure he's dead? I mean, was he alive last time you saw him, or was he moving at all? Dude.
Now he's dead too. Oh my. Hey, listen. Why don't you come to my place?
I'm sorry, I can never take anyone who says, "Hey, listen," seriously. Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
There's so much I'd like to talk about.
We don't really have the time, though.
Thanks for the offer. We're in a hurry. We don't have time to hear about the good old days.
Why in my days?
Come on. I know you want to get through this door.
So you're gonna blackmail us to talk about the old days.
Those Imperial imbeciles charged in my cave all of a sudden and just did as they pleased.
Sounds like the Empire, yes.
I'll take care of them in a little bit. But first, come to my place, huh?
Please come to my place, I'm so lonely. I'm talking to lava every day. Fine, okay. Let's waste some time while the Emperor is about to destroy the freaking world. Sure, why not? Treasure chest. Oh, glad to see you came. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, for a whole 2 seconds. And why couldn't they voice that little clip?
Once upon a time, I worked under your grandfather, Georg. This is his hometown, you know. Ever since he was a boy, he'd make various devices, gizmos, contraptions, you name it.
Oh, really? He actually came from Asa. Huh.
I'd never met such a skilled mechanic in all my life.
And yet your name is Mechanic. Okay.
He was a quiet man who kept to himself most of the time. And there was something rather mysterious about him. It must have been more than 20 years ago that he just picked up and left, disappeared without a trace. Right around that time, strangers began to show up to visit with him. The visits became quite frequent, and the conversations were quite long. I knew right away that they were soldiers for Mintaka. Georg must have been evaluated by the Empire for his mechanical skills. I believe they took him in. It's only logical the Empire would want him considering his extraordinary talent. Everyone here thought so.
Well, he must be good. I mean, he made, or he designed the Goldoba. That is pretty insane.
I remember Georg had a 13-year-old son at that time named Giacomo, if my memory serves me. Later, I heard through the grapevine that the boy signed up with the Imperial troops.
And he's now a very flamboyant, colory Dark Knight. Oh, he's dead too, by the way.
Not sure if it's true or not. If you claim that Georg was your grandfather,
Oh, here it comes.
does that make you Giacomo's boy?
Ho Slap in the face, Callus.
No way! Don't make me sick! I have nothing to do with that filthy coward!
Don't talk about your dad like that.
You must have your reasons for saying that. Since that news, I hadn't heard hide nor hair of Georg or Giacomo. Most of the villagers have probably forgotten about them. Oh, and what about Larakush? He left together with Georg.
Larikush? That sounds familiar.
I wonder how he's doing. Larakush was a talented doctor. I remember he and Georg were the best of friends.
Dr. Larikush?
They would often get together and talk about complex theories and whatnot.
Larry Kush? That name sounds familiar. Where have I heard that?
Wasn't that the guy way back when I got attacked by rock cats?
Hey, does the name Larry Kush ring a bell with you?
Yes, it actually does. Of course it does. You idiot. Come on, man.
Really? I'm impressed.
Really?
Hear about him.
We didn't hear about him. We met him back in Sabelroy. Thank you. I actually forgot the name of the village.
Oh, yeah. It's the doctor from Sebelrite village. I'm sure his name was Larry Kush.
Yep, it was.
You have a good memory.
Yeah, it's not that I played the game like 8 times already or that I read a guide or anything. No, I got a good memory. I do not read a guide, by the way.
Does that mean that doctor knew Georg? He knew my grandfather?
So it seems he's alive and well.
He was interested in Callus's winglet, so it kind of makes sense actually.
If you ever run into him again, please tell him hello for me.
Will do. By the way, sir, the door.
What's your name anyway, Mr. Mechanic Sir? I can't really say, oh, and Mr. Mechanic Sir says hi. That just sounds weird.
I thought it was around here somewhere. It takes a bit of a trick to get that door open. Here it is. I'll go get the door ready. Follow me.
Okay, thank you. That was actually quite interesting. So now we know for a fact, not that we were kind of doubting it, that Georg back heard about in Mitaka is actually in fact Callus's grandfather. Anyway, so we have this treasure chest that was staring at us the whole time. Open it and you will get Callus's level 6 finisher, Dream Blade. Now this one is actually pretty dang cool. One of my favorites in fact. Sadly though, I don't have Callus in my team right now, so I won't be using it that much. But I'm gonna put it in anyway. Let's see, let's kick out our last dual sword. Yeah, you were helpful, but I don't need you anymore. And I believe there's something in this barrel. Yeah, upon closer inspection you notice something underneath the barrel. And we get the Serpent's Constellation, which I actually forgot about. I would have waited going to the church if I remember this one. And also, check this desk thing. Let's see, you notice an outline of an object beneath the blueprint. And we get a Grumble pen. which will send you into the world of the Legend of Zelda Grumble Grumble. Nah, of course not. It's just another one of those 3% HP attack and defense. A decent filler Magnus, I guess. So, can you help us get through the door now? Oh, well that was easy enough. Thank you.
There you go. I won't ask what you're aiming to do back in there. Just be careful.
Alrighty.
We will. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mechanic, sir. Man, don't know your name, so we don't have to tell you how to call you something at least. Oh, that's hot. What? I'm looking at Sabina's ass. Don't judge me. What did you think I was talking about, huh? A bad pun?
It sounds as though the doctor we heard about in Mintaka really was your grandfather, Gillis.
You don't say. And Shella is getting hit by the hot lava. She should be melting right about now. Or at least have some burns on her.
Yeah. Seems like it. But what was he doing in Mintaka?
I think we should move before Shella actually dies. Anyway, so we are now in the lava caves, which I said we were going to. And we won't be exploring this place in this part. Instead, I'm gonna show you how to get a lot of those quest magnets for those children. Looks like we can trap the magna essence of the lava. Yes, the magna essence of the lava. And we want to do that and give it to the children. I'm not even kidding. I know that sounds kinda extreme, but the children take it, and they are overjoyed. It's messed up, but it works. And also, last time we saw a lady that had a backache, and she was, or her granddaughter was asking if we could get a hot rock for her. You get a hot rock by keeping a quest magnet with lava in it for half an hour, and it will turn into a hot rock. But you need to be quick though, because it will turn into a pebble after 10 minutes, so watch out. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna give the kids some lava. Once again, it sounds incredibly extreme, but it's probably the... I'm starving. Sure, eat some lava. Lucky you. At least you're not gonna freeze anymore. I can really have it. Ah! I'm burning! Oh Jesus, I'm burning! This is extreme. Anyway, so I am gonna give the kids enough of those magnets, and I will be right back. Now, I don't know how many magnets I've given the children, but after you give them 13 magnets, talk to this guy again. I'm sorry, I seem to have misjudged you. Here, take this magnet. It's one of the most precious items in my stock. You've been good to the kids, make good use of it. And we get a Mephistopheles cloak. Actually a pretty good darkness elemental armor. Yeah, 110 defense. That is actually great. And it's for our spellcasters too, so actually incredibly good. So I still have some magnets to give to the children to get the last reward, which I spoiled last time, so I will come back when I've given them enough. Now, once again, I have no clue how many magnets I've given the children, but it's apparently enough. You're 1 in a million. I never been moved so much. Your big heart and great generosity are unmatched. This is for you. Don't say anything, just take it. And we get Secret Recipe 7, which you should get as soon as you can. Now, as you see, I have one last quest magnet with lava in it, which of course will turn into the hot rock later on. But instead of just sitting here and waiting for half an hour, I will show you all that next time instead, I think. So, I'm sorry that this episode hasn't really been any progress, but next time we are going through the lava caves, I promise. So, I thank you all for watching, and I see you guys then.